Hey there, and welcome to another edition of The Smoking Den. I'm your host for this evening, Smoky Dan. And tonight we're going to be reviewing the Nestor Miranda Special Selection Toro. It's the same man who's responsible for La Aurora and Don Lino. This special selection line of his is made in the Esteli region of Nicaragua. And it's got a Nicaragua Habano Rosado wrapper, although it also comes in a Scoro. It's got a Nicaraguan binder, and the filler is made from tobacco from 3 different countries: Nicaragua, Honduras, and Dominican Republic. Let's a little snip and dig right in. It's a pretty massive ring gauge, 60-inch ring gauge, and 6 inches in length. It's a nice smooth wrapper, a little bit veiny, but typical for a Rosado wrapper. Now, I've never smoked one of these cigars ever, so this is going to be a new experience for me, and I've been looking forward to it. I've had this cigar in my humidor now for several months, and been curious to try it. My first impression, it's got a nice draw, and it's got a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. A little bit of coffee in the top palates coming in. This is going to be interesting. I certainly like his La Auroras, but I haven't tried too many of his other lines, so not too familiar with his stuff. Now at $8 a stick, these aren't incredibly cheap, but at the same time, they're not, you know, they don't hit the $10 and over mark. So over the next few inches, I'm going to be trying to answer the question, is it worth that $8? And we'll get back to you in a couple seconds on your YouTube screen. And we're back for the verdict on this Nestor Miranda Special Selection Toro. And I gotta say, there are a lot of good things to say about this cigar. The ash is beautiful, real white, all crinkly. The construction's just impeccable. As far as the flavor, I'm getting some coffee and some earthiness mid-palate, a little bit of chocolate, a little cream on the back palate, and just a soupçon of spice on the finish. And in theory it sounds pretty nice, and it is. It's a good cigar, but there's just something that's lacking it's hard for me to put my finger on. It's one of those cigars where even though it's good, it's tasty, I'm not really excited about taking the next puff. I think for a true cigar connoisseur, it's one of those sticks that's easy to appreciate, but a little more difficult to really enjoy. It's sort of the way I guess I feel about Andy Warhol's paintings. And it's... You know, I'm going to give it, out of 10, a 7. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't dissuade you from wanting to buy one, but if it's my money we're talking about, I would save myself $3 if I wanted a Rosado wrapped cigar, that is, and go and get a CAO La Traviata, their new line. It's got a Cameroon binder. It's exceptionally smooth. I think it's every bit the cigar this is. But once again, it's not a bad cigar. You know, you might want to try one for yourself. And until next time, keep smoking. We'll see you around.